So I was gonna show you where I sleep. On this settee here, I have a lee cloth because like right now I'm on the high side, so I have a lee cloth to keep me in. This is actually where I sleep when I'm not underway too. I'll try to get a better video of it. My berth. I set an alarm for every hour just to check like course and everything, so I'll be up in an hour. I'm really scared right now. There was just 2 big squalls in a row. I only have 1 reef in the main. I have a tiny bit of jib out, but I wish I had both reefs in the main. I was supposed to get this wind yesterday, and here it is today, and I'm totally not prepared for it. But Juniper did great, and also we like did 1 massive long surf. We were surfing that whole time. And then I felt it when it dropped us, but I'm pretty sure we were surfing for like 15 minutes straight. Okay, the wind vane wasn't holding, the jib was luffing like crazy. I had to go hand steer for a minute and then get the jib in. I just saw 27 knots of wind. I'm exhausted after last night. I just woke up after all the squalls. I was going backwards. And I'm like scared to sail right now. But I have to sail. So otherwise I'm not going anywhere. So here we are. I think I'm getting low on coffee. I'm gonna get some airflow. Hey, what's up? I'm about to jibe. Hopefully I have a better angle and can go a little bit more direct to like the South of America and Samoa. We're all headed that way. I'm trying not to get lower than 16 south because there's a lot of fronts developing down there. So if I can stay above them, I should be solid. Anyway, I'll try to show you the jibe. First, I furl the jib just because it's easier. The jib sometimes gets caught around the stay. So I'm gonna furl the jib and then do the jibe. Okay, I just got the jib furled and now I need to go on deck and remove the preventer. There's the preventer. How I adjust the wind vane. Nature is a beautiful beast. It is unpredictable yet patterned, chaos yet organized, merciless yet tender-hearted, neglectful yet nurturing, turbulent yet serene. It dazzles, it dulls, it bleeds death, it breathes life. It is Genesis, it is extinction. Morning. It's day 6. The wind is really light, and I put in 2 reefs last night just in case I got any squalls after I got hit really hard 2 nights ago. Didn't want to deal with that again. So the boat's only going about like 4 knots speed over ground and 3.5 through the water. So I'm gonna go up and shake the second reef, and I'll take y'all up there with me. Alright, Mom need me a winch handle. These are really heavy. They're like weapons. I had a nice and light one and it fell overboard. And I cried a little bit. Ooh, the wind feels like it's picking up. 13 apparent. So about 15 true. We'll go a lot faster once I shake this reef. Okay, I'm strapping in. This is the main halyard, and I'm going to ease it just a little bit so I can take this off, and I'm going to put this one on and this one on instead. That one's for the first reef and the other is for the second. Just a hair will do it. Oops. Yeah. Okay, this is the reef line for the second reef, and here's the one for the first one, so I'm going to switch it out. And also I put this winch on, when I clean my winches, I put it on backwards. So the wrapping is wrong. Handle. Before I hoist, I want to make sure this one's tight. Ta-da! Okay, the reef has been shook. Y'all like my Rambo look? Trying to keep my hair together. We gained like a knot. Now I'm gonna pull the jib all the way out and see how fast we can fly. Yep, okay, it just spun itself all the way. Almost. Oh, might be stuck again. We're almost at 5 knots now. The furling line must be caught on something because the jib can't unfurl all the way, so let's go up and see what's going on. We're walking up to check it out. So I hold on to whatever I can. This is also going to be hard to show you. Look, there's my new anchor and it doesn't fit, so I have to put like all of these lines on it. Total mess. Okay, so we're up here on the bow. Woo! And I gotta spin this. these things and show you. Me and my boat. Some days feel like the brewing of a voodoo spell, but days like this feel like the passion of lips against lips locked in a kiss, with perfume lingering. Out here I am the sting of a jellyfish, the spirit of a dolphin, the disguise of an octopus, the wisdom of a whale. I gotta go trim that jib. It's all wonky donkey. Wonky donkey. Woo! Easy breezy today. Did you know that the crest of a wave isn't actually moving forward? I'm obsessed with this optical illusion. The mechanical energy created by the wind or whatever initially disturbed the water travels through the ocean at the speed of the wave, but the water itself is not moving with it. Water molecules only move in a circular motion back and forth, up and down. So basically water is just like hula hooping all around me. Okay, I got the boat moving. The wind died a little bit, but doing 5.5 down the waves. That's my favorite, is surfing down the waves is the best. The other night with the Squalls, Juniper surfed for, she was doing 7 speed through the water for like 15 minutes straight. It was crazy. The wave never dropped her until the squall left. Like she rode that one wave the entire squall. It was nuts. Okay, so I am going to show y'all this cool thing is that I can bring seawater into the galley to do the dishes. It is quite awesome. So I have 2 pumps. This is my fresh water and this is the salt water. And I use my foot. Woo! There's the salt. Can hear it. Ooh, it's picking up. Last of the soap. But don't worry, I got more. Making tacos. I've been eating mostly raw, so this is my second cooked meal in 6 days. It's not gourmet, but it's something. So I don't have enough wind to sail. And my friend Mato from the Marquesas, some of you already know this, but he sang the goddess of the wind, the Polynesian goddess of the wind, into a coconut. And he told me whenever there's no wind, I just open it up, hang it from the boom, and she will call the wind. And I've already used her once before, and she's like amazing. Within an hour, I went from 0 knots to 10. I just don't want to call too much wind. That's always my concern. But yeah, so I'll show it to you. Oh, and also, by the way, Mato is one of 6 Polynesian men who sailed a traditional boat using traditional wayfinding from Tahiti to China, and he's a gem. Okay, so what we do is I open this up. Okay, and now I'm gonna go hang her from the boom. I'm excited. Okay, we're gonna go hang the coconut. My favorite. My coconut goddess, my coconut wind goddess. We'll see what happens. Normally I can hear her singing the wind towards me. So it's only been about 20 minutes since I put the coconut goddess out. It's working. I've got enough wind that I'm not going backwards and I'm able to hold course. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's, well, before I was going the wrong direction. I've been drifting backwards for a few hours, becalmed in a vessel at sea, nowhere to run to but within. Without wind or sail, Juniper is one with the swell. I am floating, I am drifting, bobbing, billowing, rippling, rolling. When I close my eyes, I am a drop absorbed by the ocean. I am the rising of a wave. I am the rhythm of a tide. I am a reflection of the sky. I am lured by the moon. I am flux. I am the hydrogen and the oxygen. I am tropical and arctic. I was a raindrop. I was an iceberg. I fell from the sky. I am nothing and everything, something. Hey, I've been becalmed on the water since last night. I dropped my mainsail and just slept with no sails up. It was the first time I've ever done that. And it feels kind of like I'm anchored in the middle of the ocean without wind, you know? Look how beautiful the sea is. I used to think that the interconnecting thread between everything organic was carbon, which is the base of all living organisms. But today I've decided that this is not so. I now believe that everything alive is laced together by water, that water is the life force energy. I mean, think about it. Are the earth and I not made mostly of water? Is the amount of salt in the sea not equivalent to the amount of salt in the blood of my body? Does salt water not fall from my eyes when I cry and my skin when I sweat? Are the tides of the sea not controlled by the cycle of the moon, and is my cycle as a woman not one and the very same? Cosmic, me and you, the sea and that bird flying above it. All of us, one matrix interwoven. Good morning! The sun is coming up. It's day 8. I was hove to for 36 hours. I showered, I cleaned the boat, I got well rested. I have a little bit of wind, like 6 knots, so I'm moving a little bit slow. And also I have an error on the engine. My oil light is coming on, and I've just changed the oil not too long ago, so I am going to investigate that shortly. This is my ship's number, 908254. I feel as fresh as a daisy now. I've come to my favorite book. I am not a marine diesel mechanic, and Nigel Calder always helps me, so I'm going to read to y'all what he says about the oil pressure alarm. Given the massive amount of damage that can be caused by running an engine with inadequate oil pressure, this is the height of foolishness. Mama didn't raise no fool. She also didn't raise a marine diesel mechanic. Anytime low pressure oil is indicated, immediately shut down the engine, find the cause, and fix it. Foolishness. Don't be a fool. Look what I just found. A flying fish. He's so cute. Flying fish. I love you. Trying to get to the engine, see what's going on. The engine is under the companionway stairs. Okay, here she is. I'm gonna get out my headlamp and investigate this. Whoa! Yeah. Don't get jelly. It doesn't look that low. The boats are rocking. Okay, I'm gonna try and show y'all. It looks a little low to me. See, it's like a little bit below the line. So, I'm gonna add some more. And hopefully that'll resolve my issue. I'm really not very good at this stuff. But I try because I got to know it. So this is where I stow like all my goodies. Uh-oh. Oh good. The oil should be right here on top. Yes. Motoring. Heavy duty motor oil. Hot damn, didn't have to dig for it. I'm always touching the sails. I couldn't help it. Got out here to get the motor oil and wanted to get the boat going a little faster. Uh-oh, now y'all behave. Don't be acting funny while I'm down here. Here's my tool cabinet. Ugh, do not look at how disorganized it is. Don't worry, I have a box called Toolbox A, and that's where all the cool things are. Or all the things I use all the time are. My recommendation is to get a boat that's got an engine that's easy to get to. This ain't easy. Wish you were here. Miss y'all. Love y'all.